Get your forecast first, only on Eyewitness News.
Okay.
SYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning and welcome in. It is at 5 o'clock on a Friday, May 1st.
May 1st.
Thank you for joining us. You got Ryan and Rachel with you.
It certainly doesn't feel like May 1st out there.
No, it doesn't.
In fact, I think there's frost warnings, Kate is saying, in our area. So, Kate, where is the May weather? We didn't tip you enough. The tip jar,
Apparently not. I don't know. I've been looking forward too. I don't know. Listen, yeah, it is quite cold out there. Once again, we are waking up temperatures. Some of you are below freezing, dealing with some patchy frost once again. We've had some frost advisories for some of the counties where the growing season has begun. That does include Onondaga County. And so just a heads up on that. So let's take a look at our satellite and radar. We do have a mostly clear sky. We have a couple of clouds, a little bit of sprinkle trying to move into our west, but that is getting gobbled up by the dry air that is over central New York. And by this afternoon, though, those clouds are going to win out and eventually some rain is moving in. Our temperatures, they are not budging. 50s today, 40s and 50s tomorrow, 50s on Sunday. Yep, those are snowflakes you see mixing in with that icon for tomorrow. Who could possibly wake up to a slushy coating of snow tomorrow? I'll have the latest on that coming up.
Thank you, Kate. We start
What turn the weather might take. Whether you're planning for a drive through one of our central New York winter storms, doing your best to beat the summer heat, or simply getting ahead for the weekend, Eyewitness Weather and the CNY homepage app have the tools and the talent you need to stay informed. Eyewitness Weather, local weather that matters.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Norton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Friday morning to you. It is looking very pleasant and nice and clear from our Kathy Skynet 9 camera looking out over downtown Syracuse. Got a beautiful sunrise in the making. Sunrise coming up in about 40 minutes or so. We have 37 degrees right now at the Syracuse airport. We've had some frost advisories for a lot of our counties. A lot of our spots certainly cold enough for it. That magic number is 36 or colder, and a lot of you have met that. Would not be surprised. We have patchy frost south and east of Syracuse, up along the lakeshore in some spots. Your planner for today, yes, it is bright and sunny and cold this morning. We're going to keep it chilly throughout the day. Our temperatures are only in the 50s once again, but you're going to notice more clouds and eventually some rain is coming back in here by the end of the day. Your high temperatures today, it is a struggle to get too much into the 50s. Very similar to what we had yesterday, where we had some of that rain, only we're flip-flopped. Yesterday's rain was in the morning, today's is in the evening. Tonight's another chilly one. We have our temperatures getting back down to the low to mid 30s, potential patchy frost once again with some light winds. The sky's going to clear out. Highs tomorrow still only in the low 50s. Yes, that is a snowflake icon that you see mixing in there. There could be some snow mixing in late tonight and even some spots for tomorrow morning. Some of you in the hills south and east of Syracuse could even pick up maybe a slight coating or dusting of some snow. We're not out of the woods with that just yet. We're going to keep it in the 50s throughout the weekend with those highs, and then we'll warm things up at least for a couple of days for next Monday and Tuesday. On the radar, we are pretty quiet. We've had a couple of very light showers and a little bit of clouds in parts of like Wayne County, but that's really about it. This is our next batch of rain right here. This area of low pressure moves over us later today. So we're waking up. I mean, it's cold, but it's nice and dry and sunny. Those clouds are going to move in, and then we have rain showers knocking on our doorstep as early as about 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. But the bulk of the rain moves in here, though, towards sunset. There's a little bit of snow I just showed you. Showing up right there in the Tug Hill, the Adirondacks, a little bit early tomorrow morning, too. But then when you're up and at 'em, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, it's cold, but it's dry with some sun. You're going to notice more clouds moving in. Actually, that sun is going to help fuel some of these passing rain showers with highs in the 50s for tomorrow. Once that moves on by, we're going to clear that sky out again. Possible frost again Sunday morning. It's going to be a cold one. We're up and at 'em. Here's 9 a.m. on Sunday. We have sunshine, temperatures in the 40s, a little bit of a breeze later in the day, and then a little bit more cloud cover moving in. We're going to stay in this kind of cool, unsettled pattern. We have highs only in the low 60s on Monday, which is still below normal. We'll make a run at mid-60s on Tuesday with a threat of rain and afternoon thunderstorms. And then we are turning cool and unsettled for the rest of the week and pretty much all the way through next weekend with highs in the 50s again.
Thank you, Kate. More local news coming up at 5:35. Driving.
certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, we got temperatures for today still quite chilly, especially for now, May 1st. We should be in the mid-60s, and we'll be lucky if we reach the mid-50s for today. It is still going to be a little breezy, too, so then you throw in the wind chill. So it is going to be a little cool at times and also a little rainy. Not this morning. This morning is bright and sunny. It's really nice, other than it being kind of cold. We're in the 30s right now. But later on this evening, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening is when we have more rain moving in here. Not as heavy and steady as it was the other night, but still enough where we'll see maybe up to a quarter inch of rainfall. A few splotchy showers for tomorrow. You'll see some rain, a little bit of sun mixing in. Still cool and breezy. Highs in the 50s tomorrow. Much drier on Sunday. Sunny start to our morning with some afternoon clouds, but still highs only in the 50s. We get a couple of days in the 60s early next week, but then that's about it. It's getting cold again by next weekend.
WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Hey, good morning. Welcome in. It is 5:30 on a Friday, May 1st. Happy May. We've got the team here, Ryan, Rachel, and Kate.
Yeah, we are glad you are here, and hopefully you didn't put away your winter coat because we have frost warnings in the area, or advisories. I saw the face.
She's like, wait.
So you will freeze when you step out the door.
Well, your plans might.
What's the old classic NFL voice? The tundra. Welcome to the tundra.
So I got a nice potted plant this week, and I was told not to plant it yet because it won't make it.
Don't listen to Kate. She kills hers by June.
I know. Well, I know not to plant them this early. I do know that. But then once they're planted, I don't know what to do with them after.
Then what?
Then what? I have no idea. I haven't had drain dry. I haven't seen flowers on in 3 years, so I don't know. I'm doing something wrong.
She plants every spring, but she's yet to see a harvest.
That's right. I had my mom do it. That's what she did last week, and my mom took care of everything for me. I'm like, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Will we be saying thank you today to you?
No.
Your dress matches the map, though.
It does. I know. I'm coordinating with the Blues today. We have some cold spots. I just heard from Bob and Fabius, our weather watcher. He's like, no, we got some frost on the windshields down there. And that's where you have temperatures below freezing. You have 20s and 30s, and where we've had frost advisories. Why some counties versus the others? Well, it's all about when the official growing season begins. In Syracuse, it's May 1st. So that's why we have frost advisories, counties south and east of us. Yes, you are colder, but your growing season technically hasn't begun yet. And so even though we are often running to a clear, sunny, but cold start to our morning, those clouds are racing in, and we are ending the day with a little bit of rain. We are keeping it cold this weekend, but the whole weekend is not a washout. That's lots of dry time. We're going to talk more about that in a few minutes.
The morning bell is set to ring.
The CNY homepage app have the tools and the talent you need to stay informed. Eyewitness Weather, local weather that matters.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Friday morning. Check out this view looking out over downtown Syracuse from the Cavity Skynet 9 camera. We have sunrise coming up in about 12 minutes or so. We have 37 degrees, a clear sky. Some of you are even waking up to some patchy frost, especially areas south and east of Syracuse, where we have temperatures at or below freezing. 33 in Oswego, 33 in Jordan. We've had some frost advisories overnight through this morning, and we'll probably get a couple more of those going forward this weekend. Another cool day today. It's dry, it's sunny this morning, but clouds are moving in, ending the day on a cloudy note and eventually some rain. We'll end our day with these scattered rain showers. Not as heavy as it was the other day, but still looking at probably at least about a tenth to a quarter inch of rainfall. And our temperatures are running well below normal by almost 10 or more degrees around here. Highs are only in the 50s. Another cold one tonight. Things Things will dry out and clear out by tomorrow morning. That allows our temperatures to drop to the mid-30s with another potential chance at some frost where you see the blues. That's the best chance of anyone seeing patchy frost again tomorrow morning. And our highs still upper 40s to low 50s. We are locked into this cooler pattern all the way through the end of the weekend. Yep, I brought the snow map back out because some of you in the hills south of Syracuse have a chance of seeing a little bit of some snow or graupel mixing in late tonight and maybe during the day tomorrow afternoon. We'll finally get a couple of 60s in here for Monday and Tuesday, but it doesn't last beyond that. More chilly weather setting us up. And that'll probably take us through mid-May if we're being honest. But here's the radar right now. Things are pretty quiet. We had a couple little sprinkles and a couple clouds trying to sneak in right along the lakeshore, but it's this area of low pressure right here that is headed for us. That's what's going to give us some extra clouds later today and eventually a little bit of rain. Not as windy today as it was yesterday, so the wind kind of comes down a little bit. So wind chills don't have that much of a bite to it compared to yesterday, but also any evening plans for tonight, you're going to be dealing with these rain showers. And then you go up into the Adirondacks, the Tug Hill, you have some snow mixing in, and that will spill over into very early tomorrow morning. This moves out of here, leaving us cold but kind of dry tomorrow morning. Midday tomorrow, you get that sun. That's going to help kind of churn up the atmosphere a little bit. Highs are still only in the 40s to near 50 degrees, so quite chilly. But then you see these kind of sporadic rain showers mixing in with some sun. So we got that to deal with during the day tomorrow. This will rush out of here. Even colder, more clear for your Sunday morning with lots of sun and dry, but it's chilly. 30s and 40s again and highs near 50. And we'll run the risk of a few spotty showers, but next week, just more unsettled, cool weather. Yeah, 60s on Monday. That 63, though, is still below normal. We'll make a run at the mid-60s with maybe some rain and thunderstorms Tuesday afternoon. But then beyond that, another cold air mass settling in, and it's going to stick around all the way through next weekend. In today's
ITheir Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning. Welcome in. It is 6:01 on a Friday, May 1st. Thank you so much for joining us. You've got Ryan and Rachel with you.
We are happy that you are here. We're not too happy about the temperatures out there.
No, it's not feeling like May.
No, we have frost advisories, not
You got it that
warnings.
time.
Oh, yeah, Kate
Kate says, good job. Good
put me
job.
straight on that one.
At first, I thought you said we're not too happy with Kate. I was like,
No,
I'm
we're
just-
always happy with you.
I'm
Just
I'm
not
the
what you say.
messenger. I know. I'm just the messenger, guys. I don't control this. Yeah, it's cold. Some of you are waking up to frost. Some of you are waking up to fog. Maybe you got both. Maybe you have neither. It all depends on where you live. Our temperatures are certainly cold enough to support a lot of patchy frost around the area. That's why we've had those advisories overnight, and I'm sure we'll have them again tonight and tomorrow night, too. Clouds are just starting to kind of evaporate what we've had over the Finger Lakes as we get ready for the next round of some clouds, and eventually some rain gets in here. So we're waking up chilly but dry, sunny, eventually getting replaced by cloud cover at the end of the day. Temperatures are still only in the low 50s. I know the calendar says May 1st, but it feels more like April 1st for the next several days. Do we have any warm-ups coming at us at all? I'll have the latest in your 7-day coming up.
Thanks so much. We start with
Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Friday morning. Happy May 1st, everybody. We are treated to a stellar sunrise looking on the eastern horizon of our sun coming up. Crystal clear blue skies. But our temperatures, whew, doesn't feel like May 1st. Feels a lot more like April or March around here. We have our Cat V Skynet 9 camera. This is looking out over the football field here at Morrisville State. And look at that. It might be a little tough to see, but that's frost that we have out on the field because we have a lot of spots in Madison, Shenango counties, southern Onondaga counties that are below freezing right now. It's 36 at the Syracuse airport, but Morrisville is at 29, and so is Cincinnati. 33 in Jordan, 33 over in Oswego, and 32 in Redfield. So a very cold, frosty start to our day. Some of you even have some fog. As the day goes on, we'll have more and more cloud cover, and then eventually eventually some rain is returning. We are going to end our day on a rainy note. Our temperatures are not rising. We are stuck in another very chilly day. Temperatures similar to what we had yesterday, only in the mid-50s. It's going to be cold again tonight. Where you see the blues and the purples, that's best chance of getting temperatures cold enough to see some frost again tomorrow morning. Highs tomorrow still 40s and 50s. Another chilly day. We'll be dealing with occasional rain showers and maybe a little bit of snow. Most of that is going to be very, very early tomorrow morning. You can see chances are very limited, though, to the highest of elevations down in Madison and Chenango counties. We do have 50s again over the weekend. No warm-ups until next Monday and Tuesday. And really only Monday and Tuesday. The second half of next week is cold again. Here's the radar. We are quiet. We are clear, but not lasting too much longer. You can see that deck of clouds, the edge of it, right at the edge of the western part of New York State. And that's going to move in, and we'll have a mostly cloudy afternoon, but still mostly dry. And then we have 50s. Not as windy as it was yesterday, so that's good. But we are dealing with this rain. It's not as heavy as it was on Wednesday. For any of you, maybe up in the Adirondacks, Old Forge, over in parts of Lewis County, a little bit of snow and graupel mixing in overnight. You can see some of that happening in the Catskills and higher elevations south and east of Syracuse. Tomorrow morning, T-ball, baseball, Little League soccer, it's going to be in the 30s and 40s and chilly. But at least it's dry in the morning. But in the afternoon, you're running the risk of dealing with any of these passing showers, and our temperatures are still only in the low 50s. This clears out. Temperatures even colder Sunday morning. Dry start to our day, sunny skies, few clouds, and dry pretty much throughout the day. Sunday night into Monday, we'll have a couple of showers, and we'll see highs gradually beginning to warm up to the low to mid-60s on Tuesday, and then back down we go. 50s for highs to close out next week and lasting into next weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you're just the messenger.
I know.
Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning. Welcome in. It is 6:30 on a Friday. It's May 1st. What could be better? Maybe the weather.
Yeah, it's true. You want to give us one last rendition of...
It's gonna be May.
There you go. Sorry.
That's it. Done.
I keep putting her up to it, but he's just...
I know, he's asking
I
for
sent
it.
them like 3 reels on Instagram yesterday.
Yes,
in
yeah.
references, 'cause
Yeah.
my phone must have been hearing us.
Oh, for sure. Definitely listens
And if you
to
don't
us.
know what we're talking about, it was from the Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be May.
Yeah.
So you probably heard that a lot yesterday.
Well, if your phone is listening, 80 degrees and sunny. 80 degrees and sunny.
I wish. Actually, a lot of the East Coast is running well below normal. It's not just us. We're in good company all the way down to the southeast. You got to go out to California to get some decent weather around here. You know?
It's not a bad idea.
I'm okay to be a loner.
I know, right?
I don't need to be with a good company of cold.
Well, you know what? A lot of us are waking up. You're either pretty much everyone is sunny, but maybe you have some fog, maybe you have some frost, maybe you have both, maybe you have none. It is a cold start to our morning. We are dry, we are clear. We got a lot of you below freezing. So we have a beautiful sunny start to our day now, but clouds are going to roll on in here and eventually some rain. That's how we are ending our day. That won't happen until later this evening. High temperatures are still running well below normal. 50s today. We're not improving those highs over the weekend. We do have a couple of warmer days next week. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
Thanks so much. We start with breaking news out of Manlius.
Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, Kate, what's the weather going to be for the Mountain Goat? Hey! High five!
Well, good morning, everybody. Yes, that is some of the crew that are putting on the Mountain Goat Relay Race and the 10-miler, the very hilly race happening on Sunday morning right at the Mountain Goat statue. And we are not looking too shabby. Could be warmer, but you know what? It is looking dry. That's all that matters. At race time, temperatures will be right around 40 degrees and climbing through the 40s. So this is actually pretty great running weather, especially for those of you doing the full 10 miles. Great for you. Good luck, runners out there. It is not an easy one. It is pretty chilly out there. If you're looking to get any last-minute miles miles in this morning. We have temperatures below freezing for a lot of us. This is what it looks like in Baldwinsville. It is bright and sunny, so have your sunglasses and your warmer jackets as you are heading out the door. We are in the mid-30s right now at the Syracuse airport. We have a lot of you below freezing, like from Central Square, Camden, Morrisville, Tully, Cincinnatus, all below the freezing mark, and a little frosty this morning. We've had frost advisories overnight. Clouds are moving in today, and we are ending the day actually a little bit rainy. So if you're looking to get some dry time in this morning through midday is your best bet, because after work hours, that's when we're running the risk of some rain showers. Temperatures are still cool. This cool pattern is sticking with us for a while. We have 50s for highs today. Slight chance of some patchy frost again tonight with lows in the 30s. Highs tomorrow, a struggle to get into the 40s and 50s. Once again, 53 is our high for Syracuse, but a lot of us could be stuck in the 40s, maybe even some grapple mixing it at times tomorrow afternoon. We're going to keep it mostly dry, though, on Sunday. Still cool in the 50s in the afternoon, and some 60s are back for at least 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, because it's getting cold again at the end of next week. Quiet on the radar right now. This is what's moving in later on today. So let's show you that on the timecast. Eventually, you're going to see some of these high clouds filtering out that sun. And then this afternoon, we are cloudy, and there is the rain. Chances for rain really start to go up after about 5, 6 o'clock this evening. Little bit of some wintry mix in the higher elevations, not ruling that out, but that moves out if you're later on tonight. We wake up tomorrow morning. If you have the spring sports early in the morning with the kids, it is going to be cold, but at least dry in the 30s. During the day, you're going to be running the risk of some of these spotty showers moving on through, but once the sun goes down, the threat goes away, and then we are waking up with that sunshine dry. Here we are at 9 o'clock for Mountain Goat time, low 40s, and we're stuck in the 40s for most of the day, 50s in the afternoon. Some extra clouds moving in later in the afternoon as well. Chances for rain start to go back up again on Monday, Tuesday. Pretty much every day next week we run the risk of showers. 60s Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday too. There might be some question marks there, and then down we go. 50s for a little bit.
There we go. Down we go.
Mother's Day, just in time.
Well, speaking of down we go, let's go under the sea. Here we go on this day in 1999 for the forecast.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is bright and sunny, but it's also quite chilly outside. A lot of us are waking up to some frost with temperatures cold enough for it. Here's what it looks like from the CATV Skynet 9 camera in Oswego. A nice blue sky out there, a few clouds off in the distance. It's 36 at the Syracuse airport. That sunshine will be replaced by cloud cover by the afternoon. And then this evening we have some rain. A little bit of some occasional showers, maybe mixing with grapple tomorrow. It's still chilly in the 50s. Drier 50s on Sunday, 60s to start off next week, Monday and Tuesday. And then the temperatures go right back down. We are closing out next week, and even next weekend, probably, to be honest with you, at least through mid-May is looking quite cool right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not cool.
I don't mean
Not
it.
cool.
Where's the silver lining there, Kate?
Yeah. It's behind us, I think. The sunrise.
We're looking for it.
There it is.
There it is.
We found it, the golden lining. Take care.